I get this question a lot, and when I was going through it, I was also wondering this myself. Why is my ex an asshole to me? And I'm just going to name it out loud because you probably came here to hear someone else say it. I'm not going to say that she isn't being an asshole to you. Some exes are just genuinely cruel. There's petty digs, there's games with the kids. They smear you to your friends. They might send you a nice text an hour after a lawyer's letter. And that is exhausting. And you're not crazy for being furious. So she's an asshole to you. Great. We're going to talk about in this video what you can do to actually set yourself free. Because it's not what you think it is. There's really one thing that matters. Why is she an asshole to you? And why is it still going on after all this time? And I don't think the question is, why is she like this? You can't answer that, and that's not yours to fix. The thing you can answer is, why does it keep working on you? And that's the tell. She's an asshole to you because you're still reacting to it. And she's doing it because you're still there and you keep coming back. It's not your fault she's cruel. Whatever she does is hers, and she has to live with her actions. If she's cruel to you, that talks to her character, and that's not you. That's not your part to carry, but the ongoing dynamic, why it still gets to you, and months or years, weeks, days, hours later, that is all you. That's the only part you can change here. You didn't invite that first jab, but you're continuing to be there for the next one. Think about it this way. Every time you react, she gets something. She gets a bit of attention. If you angry text back, or you send a 3-paragraph defense, if you call to correct her, fire off an email to say, don't do that, she's fishing, you're biting, so she wins. Every time you explain yourself to someone she's smeared, you hand her power. You're playing defense in a game that she started. This is her arena. It's not yours. So when you're checking her socials, or you're going through that email thread, or you're ruminating on it, you're just arguing in your head at 2 a.m. You're keeping her living rent-free in your house. And that's not where sovereignty lives. She can only be an asshole to you if you're still reachable. The asshole behavior needs a target. It's like a bully. So the first thing is, you can't fix her. Stop trying. You can stop being the target. The usual advice in this type of scenario is to go gray rock. And by gray rock, I mean don't react do your best not to react. I know sometimes that's easier said than done. Give a minimal reaction. Stick to the facts only. Don't give any type of emotional reaction. She can't manipulate what she can't hook. Only answer what's necessary. Do it in writing if you can. Be boring, be brief. Don't defend yourself to someone committed to their version. If she's smeared you to somebody, sometimes that person isn't your friend anymore, and it's time to move on. Stop consuming her. Stop going on her socials. Stop looking at mutual friends' updates. Stop doing the replay. Just starve that channel. Unsubscribe from any of it. One of the things I say early on is to decide who's on your side and who is on yours. Be as black and white as possible. Cut those people off that aren't on your side, because it's going to get messy if you're in this situation. The goal isn't to win, it's to become the man her behavior stops working on. When her reaction dries up, so does the reason to reach out for it. Now, this is a slow process. I am talking about years of work. There's no big win. There's no moment there's not going to be a moment where she admits she's wrong. You're not going to make a grand speech and everybody's going to clap. That just doesn't happen. The goal here is peace, and that is quiet. But I want you to imagine a version of yourself, and it's not far off, where her name comes up and nothing happens in your gut. You don't have that twang of anxiety and fear. And where she's just the mother of your kids, and all you're doing is handling the logistics of a Tuesday. It's not and she's not going to change. Well, It's unlikely she's going to change. But what's going to change is you stop being reachable. That's probably the only closure you're ever really going to get here. And she can't take it from you. So yeah, she's an asshole to you. I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying is the only lever you've got is to work on yourself. You can't make it stop, but you can make it stop working. Stop reacting. Stop giving her ammunition. You can't fix her, but you can stop being the target.